3 match points for a place in the quarterfinals at Wimbledon to play against Flavio Cobolli. Where are you going to go with this serve? You are going into the backhand of de Minaur, and he's going to struggle to get over the net, but he does. But Djokovic does it with a winner, and he proceeds in 4 sets over Alex de Minaur. Looking in much better condition this year is Novak compared to last year when he was struggling with that knee injury. So he proceeds at the expense of the Australian, shaking both de Minaur's hand and also the umpire's, clenches both fists, raises his arms aloft and his racket, thanks the crowd as he does in his usual fashion, and goes through to the quarterfinals at Wimbledon, takes a well-earned rest. Shall we have a look at some of the stats regarding this Djokovic encounter as we see Federer watch on? His old nemesis in the form of Novak Djokovic is through. De Minaur's Wimbledon dream is over for another year. And regarding the stats in this de Minaur-Djokovic encounter, well, of course, the most important stat of all is that Djokovic has proceeded in 4 sets, 1-6, as he was dominated in that first set. But it's 1-6, 6-4, 6-4, 6-4. Djokovic proceeds. Of course, the 4th set, though, de Minaur had his chances, was up a break and threatened to go up a double break as well. But Djokovic fended off those threats before ultimately breaking back, then holding and then breaking again before serving it out to love. First serve in for Novak, 66%. De Minaur will be a little bit disappointed with the 55% first serves in. Djokovic first serve points 169%. Djokovic winning just 41% of his second serve. So that's an interesting stat going forward. Break points 1 for Novak today, 6 from 13, whereas de Minaur had 19 break points on the Novak serve and winning just 6 of them. So Djokovic's serve much more vulnerable today than it was in previous rounds. And overall points 126 for Novak and 116 for de Minaur. It was a tight affair, but overall Djokovic was the better player and deservedly placing his self in the quarterfinals, where I said earlier he will play he'll play Flavio Cobolli, who won in 4 sets over Marin Cilic. Here we go. Novak Djokovic about to give his reactions to this win. See what he's got to say.
3 hours, 8 the whole match and what happened on the court. It wasn't a great start for me. It was a great start for him, obviously. He broke my serve 3 times in the first set. Very court. You know, he was just managing best, to be honest. But I kind of reset myself in the second. Was it's kind of a tough game to close out the second set. I think that was maybe a momentum shift where I just felt like, okay, I'm back in the game. It was a lot of cat and mouse play, a lot of slices, and you know, he's so good at it. He's one of the quickest, if not the quickest player we have on the tour. And on the grass, obviously, where the ball bounces very low, it's
cat and mouse points, and
he exposes all your weaknesses. So yeah, I was just very pleased to I guess hang in tough in the right moments and with this one.
Obviously up against an outstanding opponent, as you rightly say today. But were you struggling with anything yourself? Just using your stomach a couple of times? Was that okay?
No, it was all good. It was just trying to manage sometimes the breathing. Obviously, after 30 plus shots, rallies from back of the court, you need a breather and you don't have much time. So maybe that was the case. Yeah.
Now, you won your previous 2 matches playing near perfect tennis. Today was a different challenge. You had to find a way, as you say, to win today. What's the satisfaction, the difference in the satisfaction between winning in that style and between winning today?
But, in the days like this, where obviously, as you progress, I said, very tough to play against on this surface. I've never faced him on this surface. So I was like, yeah, I mean, it's a very difficult encounter, a lot of challenging moments for me. Sometimes I wish I had a serve and volley and a nice touch from the gentleman that is standing right there. That would help.
He's talking about Roger Federer.
But hey, I can't complain. I still have to run. I have to run a lot, and that's fine. It's part of my game. I was trying to mix it up. Obviously, as I said, I didn't feel the ball so well in the first set, but then as the match progressed, I think I was kind of getting used to the actions in his pace, and I was starting to find my forehands and make more from that corner.
I was going to ask you, what's it like to play on centre court in front of who?
No, it's probably the first time he's watching me and I won the match. The last couple I lost, so good to break the curse. No, it's great, obviously. Great to have Roger, huge champion and someone that, I admired and respected a lot. We've shared the stage for so many years, and it's great to have him back in his most successful and his favorite tournament, no doubt.
I'm sure he, like the rest of us, will be watching your progress for the rest of the tournament as you make it through to the quarterfinal of Wimbledon for a 16th time.
Wow, a 16th time indeed. So, over to Ben Shelton against Lorenzo Sonego. Time to tune in to that one.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.